free us forever from ever suffering again under the tyranny of
His
the
efforts to deport individuals without providing them due process. Brand new reporting from the Washington Post today undercuts one of the
Tomorrow, on that 250th anniversary, we are expecting another Saturday.
central rationales for withholding due process. It has to do with a comprehensive assessment.
Protests in every state in the country. I think at every state capital in the country, but also in general in more than 1,000 locations all across the country. Much like we saw 2 weeks ago at the hands-off protests
made by the National Intelligence Council in conjunction with 18 intelligence agencies. It's an assessment first reported on by the New York Times. The Washington Post today cites people familiar with the matter in reporting that the NIC earlier this month determined that the Venezuelan government is not directing an invasion of the United States by the Tren de Aragua gang. It is a judgment that contradicts not just what Donald Trump has said repeatedly in public, but what the Trump administration has used as reasoning for deporting suspected gang members.
We're saying no kings. National Day of Protest tomorrow, April 19th. No kings. People expressing their opposition to this presidency.
Without due process under the Alien Enemies Act. From that new Post reporting, quote,
in the last 24 hours, we've seen Americans protesting in Eagan, Minnesota. Cuts to the VA. We saw Americans protesting for the last 24 hours in Annapolis, Maryland. Protesting just outside the high walls of the U.S. Naval Academy after the Academy.
The intelligence product found that although there are some low-level contacts,
banned books from its library on orders from the president. WBAL covering that protest in Annapolis and also posting a list.
Shipped off to El Salvador. White still wondering what the fuck for. Used by Trump as a propaganda tool. Fam sipping margaritas, sitting by the pool.
Senator asks, is there anything I can do for you?
Only want to talk to his wife for a minute or two.
between the Maduro government and Tren de Aragua, or TDA, the gang does not operate at the direction of Venezuela's leader.
On their website to accompany their story, which actually is very helpful. That's the list of books that were removed from the library at the U.S. In Foley, Alabama, in Deep Red, Alabama, there was a peaceful protest and also a counter-protest outside an event where Republican Congressman Barry Moore was speaking. We saw students and faculty at colleges all over the country yesterday protesting Trump's threats to universities and colleges, and his arrests of international students, protests at American University in Washington, D.C., protests at Cal State Long Beach, protests at UCLA, protests at UC Berkeley, protests for the second time in a week at Florida International University in Miami, protests at the University of Albany in New York, protests at Northwestern in Illinois, which is one of the universities that has been targeted already by Trump. He's trying to take away federal funding and grant funding from them. Also protests at Columbia University, which very famously has been targeted by Trump.
Audit builds on U.S. intelligence findings in February, first reported by the New York Times, that the gang is not controlled by Venezuela.